I was a rough kid, always in trouble, in the streets, just doing things that I was not supposed to do. Always suspended in school, getting in trouble by teachers. People were saying like, yo, drop out, you're not gonna make it, just come with us, man, just come chill out. I didn't see nobody making it out. Like, nah, I can't do that, and I continue to push. I'm like, I gotta do something to change the minds of these youth.
I spent my whole life in the suburbs. Raised in Amherst, raised my children in Clarence, and 5 years ago I moved downtown.
I was at a place where I was like, I'm out of here. I want out of Buffalo. There's no more opportunities for what I do.
I never thought that I would wind up, living the rest of my life in Buffalo.
I went to one of the worst high schools in Buffalo. Our graduation rate was below 50.
The Renaissance has not reached all individuals living in Western New York.
My big thought was moving downtown is I really want to figure out what Buffalo is all about. But I also, more importantly, wanted to find a way to give back. But to me, it was like, what's the right thing, and how do you do it, and how do you volunteer, and how do you find the right organization for you? And Leadership Buffalo was instrumental in that. You're getting the inside look. You get to walk in the back door to organizations you would never walk into. One of them was Mad Urban Center. They needed help in the accounting department, but I quickly learned that if I truly wanted to help this agency, it came from the board. And so that's what Leadership Buffalo is about, is identifying these things. Here's the problem. And then we're like, okay, what can I do with my gifts and talents to address this situation?
What's up? It's me, Adri V, the Go-Getter, and I want to welcome you to the G-Code podcast. Each and every week, I give you your motivation, your energy shot to get you over the hump with the G-Code.
Leadership Buffalo helped me look at Buffalo through a different lens, and it allowed me to deliver my messaging now from an aspect of not just speaking from a girl from the east side of Buffalo, but now I haven't went on the south side or haven't been down in the 3rd Ward, and now I get a chance to know who does what.
Side by side, and you look at the difference of our juvenile system, and you talk about where the entry point is and what it looks like.
We had a few conversations and discussions. A couple interviews later, I was able to join the board, and I'm going to champion Peace Prince all the way through because they are doing amazing work. It affiliates back to what I do right here on the air. It's literally a full circle moment where, I'm having conversations with my bosses here to see how can we marry the two segments that I do with the shout outs for the inmates to see how we can deliver information from Peace Prince. I want to encourage everybody to somehow find what they love to do, wake up and do it every day, and stop at nothing to achieve it. Go get it.
Leadership Buffalo connects people to what it is they really want to be doing. Video production was always something that I've done as a career, but it really didn't mean much. And that's what they were able to do with me and say, like, you obviously have this skill set. Here's all the things that you could be connected to. It opens your eyes to a city that you never really knew was there. There's all of these other great things out there, nonprofits, foundations, people who are doing good that can benefit from skills that you have. And so that was really the inception of starting my own production company, of telling great stories for people who do good in the community. Now it's my turn to help give back to the community that I've lived in for my entire life.
I was recruited to Buffalo to lead the Northland Workforce Training Center. It was a significant transition because outside of the 4 years in the military, I had always been in Cincinnati, Ohio. Leadership Buffalo played a large role in brokering relationships for me. I was accepted into the program and even more excited when I found out about Experience Buffalo. It was an opportunity to learn about certain neighborhoods, certain challenges, but also start to build a network of certain leaders and a support system that I can tap into as I transition into my new role. And Leadership Buffalo provides you with some strategies for solutions. And that's what it's going to take to move this region forward.
Leadership Buffalo helps connect you to something that is bigger than yourself. It sparks something inside of people. There's things that could just make the city greater. And that's what's so cool about being part of a big group of people who are all aiming to do that. That's when you really succeed. And that's what's so true about Leadership Buffalo. But what I didn't expect was that I would develop the types of, personal friendships, people who I now consider to be some of my best friends. You're building a group of friends that care about the community just as much as you do. And so together we can just make such a greater impact than any of us could individually. And to be a part of that is tremendously rewarding for me.
My expectations of Leadership Buffalo, I really didn't have an expectation, but it turned out to be one of the greatest decisions I made. I feel like everything was over. I was mad at the world, and they kind of like, here, we're gonna give you the shot to, redeem yourself, basically. I was blinded, and I got a new lens. We learned how to speak in front of people. I was nervous, and it kind of helped me. And from that point on, I speaking on stages, traveling different countries, different states, and just telling my story to the world.
Don't give up, man. Don't let nobody else tell you that you can't do something.
So that youth in the community can see that there is a person in the community of color, a young man that's doing it at a young age, helping out the community and helping you guys make it to the next level.
To have that curiosity met, to have information put in front of you that you've never had a chance to receive before, to look at things from a different lens, to be introduced to a different lifestyle, you're gonna leave changed.
I now have a responsibility to make sure that everyone, people that look like me, people who I represent, have access to opportunity to make things better for our community.
I can confidently say that I'm a different person than I am, prior to going through it in all of the best ways possible.
It's an opportunity that can inspire you to inspire other people.
Leadership Buffalo just pushed me to another level. The sky is the limit for life.